the half-eaten sandwich and a heart of pure gold. My 9-year-old son Leo has always been a quiet kid, completely obsessed with baseball and mostly keeping to himself. But a few weeks ago, something shifted. He started asking me to pack 2 full lunches every morning, 2 sandwiches, double the snacks, extra juice boxes. When I asked him about it, he just shrugged his shoulders, looked down at his sneakers, and claimed he was going through a major growth spurt. I smiled, thinking my little boy was just turning into a hungry teenager ahead of schedule, so I didn't think much of it. Until last Tuesday, I was cleaning out his backpack and found a crumpled note from his homeroom teacher. The note said Leo was barely eating anything at lunch and was giving all his food away to a new boy in class named Marcus. The next day, I couldn't shake the worry, so I decided to drop by the school during the lunch period just to check in. I stood by the heavy cafeteria doors, looking through the small glass window, and what I saw completely broke my heart. Marcus was sitting at the end of the table wearing a faded gray hoodie that was way too big for him, clutching a completely empty plastic lunchbox. He looked so small, just staring down at the table while the other kids laughed and ate. Leo was sitting right next to him. Without saying a single word, Leo opened his lunchbox, split his turkey sandwich completely in half, and handed the bigger piece over. But it was what Leo said that made my throat tighten. He didn't make it feel like charity. He just smiled and said, "Hey man, my mom seriously overpacked today. She's going crazy with the groceries. You're actually doing me a huge favor by finishing this." Marcus looked up, his eyes glassy and wide, and took a small bite like it was the best thing he'd ever tasted. He swallowed hard, leaned in, and whispered, "Thanks man, my dad says we're just having a long camping trip in the truck until his new job starts, so I usually miss breakfast." Leo didn't pity him. He didn't make a scene. He just gave Marcus a firm high five and immediately started talking about the upcoming Yankees game, making Marcus laugh out loud. Later that night, I walked past Leo's bedroom and saw the light on. Through the cracked door, I watched him quietly counting out every single dollar from his ceramic piggy bank, all $24 of his birthday money. He folded the bills neatly and tucked them inside a pair of his favorite extra winter gloves. Then, he grabbed a brand new fleece blanket from the linen closet and carefully stuffed it all into his school bag. I leaned against the wall in the dark hallway, wiping away my tears, realizing something profound. As parents, we spend so much time trying to teach our kids how to behave, but sometimes, if we are lucky, our kids are the ones who teach us how to love. From that week on, we didn't just pack 2 giant lunches, we packed 3, and we made sure Marcus and his dad always knew they had a warm place to land and a family standing right behind them.